Good blessed Friday morning, April the 26th, 2024. The time being 7:04 a.m. I greet all human beings all around the world. 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 With the universal greetings of peace and the blessings of God be with you. It doesn't matter what your political, philosophical, personal, nor your religious beliefs may be. Doesn't matter whether you're the richest or the poorest person on the face of this earth. It doesn't matter whether you the proclaimed toughest or the proclaimed weakest person on the face of this earth. Doesn't matter if you're my family, friends, nor my proclaimed enemies. Doesn't matter whether you like me or anything that I say or do. That's your prerogative. You have many amendments to the United States Constitution to do a lot of things. The First Amendment gives you a right to freedom of press, freedom of speech, freedom to gather, freedom to associate. What I want to do today is I want to show y'all somebody here in Charleston, Missouri, Mississippi County. There's a few of them, but one in particular, show you somebody that remind me of Eugene Bull Connors, Theophilus Eugene Bull Connors. If y'all remember where he was from, I believe he was from Alabama. He was one of those racist individuals that he said when civil rights leaders was marching against human rights violation and civil rights violations. Bull Connor was one of the ones that said, damn the law. We make our own laws down here. Well, that's what Robert Bobby Hearnes, the chief of police here in Charleston, Missouri, Mississippi County, that's what he do. That's what he say in so many words. But you see, I want to tell Robert Hearnes something before I show y'all what I'm talking about. See, Robert Hearnes, you look at the history of Eugene Bull Connors. You seen how he did those civil rights workers. You see how he did some of those people that protested. Put the dogs on them, water holes, billy clubs. You see, one thing about God, God give you a chance to redeem yourself. You might not know that. I don't care if you do go to the big Methodist church, 1700 East Marshall Street, across the street from Big Casey's. I don't care if you go there. I don't care if you have a position in that church. I know the people in the church, the pastor in the church, if he a shepherd of God, I'm not doubting him. But if any of them other people is God-fearing people, they'll know you a racist. They'll know you unjust. They'll know you unfit to be a chief of police. But you see, God gave Bull Connors 75 years to redeem himself, but he didn't want to. You see, so God had to shut him down like he did one of y'all prosecuting attorneys here in Charleston, Missouri, Mississippi County. I know some of y'all don't like what I'm saying, but I know the way Darren Cain did me. God got tired of it. He didn't just do me, he did some other people. But you know, it's judges, it's prosecuting attorneys that's doing the same thing. But God had to shut Darren Cain down. He had to show him your arrogance unsent you to a place that you can't return. You're going to have to wait till I come back when I separate the sheep from the goats. You see, a sheep is meek. A goat is stubborn. Darren Cain was stubborn. Bull Connors is stubborn. Robert Bobby Hearnes is stubborn. You see, so God had to send him to the cemetery. Let me show you what he did to Bull Connors at 75 years old. God allowed what they call a layman term, well, in the medical field, we call cerebrovascular accident, CVA, also known as layman terms as a stroke. You see, the blood started getting clogged in the brain. You see, that's a horrible death. You see, but Bull Connors thought he was above the law. He said he made the law. You see what I'm saying? But God gave you instructions, and he set you down. But I'm going to show you something where Robert Hearnes, he said, damn the law, he make his own. Y'all remember April the 9th? I ain't gonna never forget it. In the city council meeting, when he said that the black folks, he said this in so many words, the black folks on the black side of town, southwest side of town, during Labor Day, we be getting on the social internet and all these people come. These people been coming for years. My daddy and them came, and he was born in the 1920s. They returned down here. Black folks got a right to return just like white folks got a right to return. This ain't 1619. But he said the events that the black folks have on our side of town get a whole city a black eye. So he gonna shut it down during Labor Day before the sun go down, not before the sun go down, before it get dark. Now, he making his own laws. Let me show you how. I'm finna take you, I'm in the park now. And it tells you what time the park open and what time the park closed. But you can see Robert Hearnes say, damn the law. Damn what time this sign say. I'm closing the black side of town down. Before it get dark, I'm gonna start shutting it down, so about time it get dark, all of you black folks are niggas gonna be out of the park. That's what he's saying in so many words, but let me show y'all. Okay, let's get our first example here, y'all, which is we up here at 80 Simpson Park, city of Charleston, Missouri. Now let's see what does the park says what time the park's closed. Not just on one side of town, but all sides of town. It's a park is closed from 10:30 p.m. to 6 o'clock a.m. Y'all see that? You see what that says? 6 o'clock a.m. it opens and it closes at 10 o'clock p.m. Now, this is by the city regulation. I'm assuming it's 21-24. And it's obvious that, you know, possession of alcohol beverages in the city park is prohibited. That's city ordinance 1829. No unauthorized vehicles in the park. I don't know if Robert Hearnes, Bull Connors gonna say that Crown Vic is an unauthorized vehicle. But now, anybody know that it's definitely gonna be dark at 10:30 p.m. no matter what season it is. But Robert Hearnes is able to do what he wants to do is only because the city, not just because the city is allowing him to do it, but people got to remember when the garbage workers had a problem in Memphis, Tennessee, and Martin Luther King came down there and they boycotted the buses. It made a difference. Even Martin Luther King got tired of this nonsense. They told him to cool down. He said, we done cooled down too long. If we cool down any longer, we gonna be in a deep freeze. What's a deep freeze? If you keep on allowing this racist Robert Hearnes to do it, you gonna have to wait till God do like he did Darren Kane, the prosecuting attorney here in Charleston, Missouri, Mississippi County, and like he did Bull Connors. One died of COVID and the other one died of a stroke. Both of them is horrible deaths. And you see, I don't care what nobody says. When you out here continue to doing wrong and doing racism and misusing another ethnic group of people or doing anything that's not right, you can't be a believer of God, not the God that created the heavens and the earth. I don't care what you say. But let's look at what Robert Hearnes said in that meeting again. And you see, Robert Hearnes, he want the black folks out of the park before dark, but wake up your damn dispatcher so when somebody call 911, they'll be able to see what's going on. One of the officers could be down. And I'm telling y'all this here, all of my followers, all police is not bad and corrupted, or nor all white police is racist. I know some good ones that's federal, state, county, and local. That ain't like Robert Hearnes. Ain't like Brent Farrow, the sheriff here in Charleston, Missouri, Mississippi County. Ain't like Captain Barry Morgan, the captain of the Charleston, Missouri, Mississippi County Sheriff Department. Ain't like, what is his name? John Blakely, so-called sergeant or detective for the Charleston, Missouri, Mississippi County Sheriff Department. But what y'all got to do, you got to wake up. You see what I'm saying? If you keep on accepting it, Tracy Chapman made it in the 80s. She said, she made a song talking about a revolution. Now, you see, some revolutions are violence. But here in Charleston, Missouri, a revolution is a change. Stop falling behind Rodney Jones and Lester Gillespie. Stop falling behind the NAACP here in Charleston, Missouri, Mississippi County, and Southeast Missouri, period, in Boot Hill. Stop following these leaders in the Boot Hill or in Charleston, Missouri, Mississippi County, and Boot Hill, period, because they ain't doing nothing. And those of y'all that complain to me about the police beating you up like the brother did over there in Sykeston, you see what I'm saying? And then the police, they done made a ruling that the police didn't commit a crime. He just violated some protocols, so they gonna suspend him. Hell, he was on suspension already. But now I ain't heard nothing from the brother. You see what I'm saying? If you're afraid, don't put it up and ask people to share this stuff if you ain't gonna do nothing about it. Now you letting this white police that they didn't even mention his name in the news, but his name is Michael Coleman. He was here in Charleston, Missouri, Mississippi County for the Charleston, Missouri Police Department. Now, they said he got to go back and get some training. But damn, what did he get when he was here in Charleston, Missouri, Mississippi County with that damn racism? Here in Charleston, Missouri, Mississippi County on the police department. He had to go through the academy. He had to get some training, but now he got to get some more training. Ain't that something? Then when he kills somebody, or do like John Blakely did, get a brother 18 years, got him life in prison, but then he served 18 years until a appellate court judge said John Blakely is not to be trusted. But yet they let him leave Sykes, Missouri Police Department and come over here to Charleston, Missouri, Mississippi County Sheriff Department so he can do the same damn thing. I'm stop blaming these people. I got to blame the people that keep on allowing it to happen. You see what I'm saying? You start boycotting, you got a right. You start protesting, you got a right. You don't have to get physical with these people. You start filing lawsuits. You see what I'm saying? Some of y'all don't remember what happened to Tory D. Sanders from Nashville, Tennessee, in the Charleston, Missouri, Mississippi County Sheriff Detention Center, do y'all? In May of 2017, 5 white individuals with badges maced him, tased him, beat up on him, and only one was fired, and that was the sheriff. All right now, and that was the sheriff. But yet, you still have some. Now, he died now. But see, what's sad is once people get these settlements, they just forget all about it. They don't care if the people is fired or not. That's why this shit's continuing to happen. Excuse my language, y'all. Don't y'all see what's happening with Donald Trump? They said he boo-booing on himself in the courtroom. He wearing Pampers now. You see what I'm saying? You see what's happening to him? You see what's happening to Diddy? It's going to happen to Rodney Jones. It's going to happen to Lester. It's going to happen to Robert Hearnes. It's going to happen to Brenton Farrell. It's going to happen to John Blakely. It's going to happen to Barry Morgan and some of the rest of the racist ones. Just watch and see as I watch and pray. Peace be still.
Last month, end of last month, about Labor Day, I had some constituents asking me about what is going to be happening for Labor Day, and he said he would get back to me after he spoke to the council. I don't know if we have spoke to the council. Trying to see what's going on so we can come back and tell them, are they going to be able to have something?
No, nothing after dark.
What is that?
I mean, at dark, park's gonna shut down.
What time?
But we'll start shutting it down before dark so that by dark, everybody will be out of there.
What's dark? I mean, I don't know what, it's 5 o'clock, 6 o'clock?
Nighttime.
It's at 8 o'clock.
Last Labor Day, they had a softball tournament. It ran a little late, but Charleston, the crowds down there have been such a bad black eye on the city and the social media bringing people to town, and we're just kind of tired of it. So,
Okay.
but it's dark. I mean, last year we had people going to a 4:30, 4:45 in the morning. It's too much for the police and the as I said, it gets out of hand. So we're going to shut everything. And the people that live in the area are rather tired of it too.
And I gotta tell you, when sundown is on September the 6th.
Yeah, but it basically at dark, it's going to be shut down. And it'd be kind of like shutting the park down at the Zay Festival. But by dark, you will go home. Charleston gets known as the party capital of Boot Hill, and we're going to be the unparty capital from now on.
They're coming from Saxon Pro as well.
With underage drinking, throwing guns around, and that needs to be controlled.
Well, we did discuss possibly setting up a police committee. We want to get through the Dogwood Zay Festival first. But I know Bobby's talked to the Ministerial Alliance in several groups about, we've also talked to the highway patrolmen from this area about trying to get more organized and have a more of a community-wide effort. And, we want everybody to celebrate Labor Day. We just want to keep our residents safe.
Yes, the perception I just got was hurtful. Wow. I don't have none of that breakdown, but I'm glad I heard it. It was a good reception. I received it, but I'm glad I heard it. Thank you.
Okay, anybody else? Any other members? I make a motion to adjourn. Motion made to adjourn, but I'm second. All in favor? I know, you're at the bottom.
Dispatcher sleep here in the police station. Ain't this something? sleeping. This is what they get paid for in the police station here. I'm outside of the police station Monday morning. 204 North Main Street. I was finna ask the dispatcher something, but I didn't want to disturb him. This is up under the administration of Robert Hearnes. Robert Hearnes. Ain't that something?